Welcome to English Without Limits. Learning English can seem hard at first, but when you follow the right steps, it becomes easier, more enjoyable, and even fun. In this video, I'll guide you through 10 simple steps to start learning English the smart way. No stress, no pressure, just small, easy steps anyone can follow. Let's get started. Step 1. Start with the alphabet and sounds. The very first step in learning English is to become familiar with the English alphabet. The English alphabet has 26 letters, starting from A and ending with Z. Each letter has a name, and many letters also have different sounds depending on the word they appear in. Learning both the names and the sounds of these letters is essential because it forms the foundation for reading, writing, and speaking English clearly. You don't need to memorize all 26 letters at once. Trying to do too much at once can be overwhelming and discouraging. Instead, take your time and start by learning just a few letters each day. Maybe 5 letters per day is a good goal. Focus on saying each letter's name correctly first. Once you feel comfortable, start practicing the sounds that each letter can make. For example, the letter A can sound like AA as in cat or E-ice as in cake. Pay attention to these different sounds because English is a language with many variations in pronunciation. Practice saying the letters out loud every day. This not only helps you remember them better, but it also improves your pronunciation. Try to imitate the way native speakers say each letter. You can find many helpful resources online, such as alphabet songs or phonics videos, especially those made for children. These videos are designed to be simple, fun, and easy to follow, which makes learning enjoyable and effective. Songs help your brain remember the order and sounds of letters better through rhythm and repetition. In addition to learning the letters themselves, it's important to train your ears to recognize subtle differences between similar sounds. For example, the letters B and P look similar but sound very different. B is a voiced sound, which means your vocal cords vibrate when you say it, like in the word bat. On the other hand, P is voiceless, meaning you don't use your vocal cords, like in the word pat. By practicing to hear these small differences, you will improve your listening skills. This skill is crucial because many English words sound similar, and being able to distinguish these sounds will help you understand spoken English more clearly and speak more accurately. Try to listen carefully when you hear native speakers talking, paying special attention to how they pronounce each letter and sound. Over time, your ear will become sharper, and you will naturally start to pronounce English words more correctly. This foundation of the alphabet and sounds is the building block for everything else you will learn in English. So, take your time with it, make it fun, and practice a little every day. Step 2. Learn basic vocabulary. First, when you begin learning English, it's very important to start with simple and common words that you will use every day. These words help you communicate basic ideas and feelings right away. Start by learning greetings like hello, goodbye, thank you, and please. These words are the foundation of polite conversation and will help you feel more comfortable speaking with others. Also, learn numbers from 1 to 100. These are useful for everything from telling time to shopping or giving your phone number. Next, focus on vocabulary related to everyday life. This includes names of colors like red, blue, green, and yellow, as well as food items such as apple, bread, water, and rice. Family member names like mother, father, sister, and brother are also important because they come up often in conversation. Don't forget objects you see around your home, like table, chair, door, mirror, and window. At this early stage, don't worry about grammar or how to form sentences yet. Your main goal is to recognize and remember these words. The more words you know, the easier it will be to understand what others say and to express yourself later on. A great way to learn vocabulary is by using flashcards. You can make your own by writing English words on one side and pictures or the translation on the other side. Mobile apps are also very helpful because they often include games and quizzes that make learning fun. Another practical tip is to put sticky notes around your house with English words written on them. For example, place a note that says door on your door, mirror on your mirror, and window on the window. Seeing these words every day helps your brain connect the English word to the real object quickly, making it easier to remember. Try to learn about 5 to 10 new words every day. Don't rush to learn too many at once because it can be overwhelming. Instead, take your time and focus on remembering each word well. Before you go to sleep, spend a few minutes reviewing the new words you learned during the day. Studies show that reviewing information before sleeping helps your brain store it better in long-term memory. Remember, repetition is key. The more often you see, hear, and use a word, the stronger your memory will become. Try to use the words in simple sentences or practice speaking them out loud whenever you can. Even speaking to yourself in English can help. By building a solid base of basic vocabulary, you prepare yourself for more complex language learning steps in the future. This step might seem slow at first, but it is very important for developing your English skills step by step. Step 3. Practice simple sentences. Once you have started to learn basic vocabulary, the next important step is to practice forming simple sentences. This means putting the words you know together to express ideas, ask questions, or share information. You don't need to worry about complicated grammar rules right now. Focus on building confidence by speaking and writing easy sentences. Start by learning common sentence structures such as I am name. This is a object. I like food, color, activity. Where is the place, object? How are you? Using these simple patterns, you can create many different sentences. For example, if you know the word apple, you can say, I like apples, or this is an apple. If you learn family, you can say, my family is big, or where is your family? Try to practice speaking these sentences out loud. Speaking helps you improve your pronunciation and become comfortable with English sounds. You can also write simple sentences in a notebook or use apps that allow you to practice sentence building. Another helpful technique is to use question and answer practice. Ask yourself questions like, what is this? Or how do you feel? And then answer them. This trains your mind to think in English and respond quickly. If you have a language partner, friend, or teacher, practicing conversations with them is even better because they can correct your mistakes and help you improve. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are part of learning. The more you practice, the easier it will become to communicate your thoughts clearly. Over time, you will learn new words and grammar rules that let you make longer and more detailed sentences. Reading simple books, watching beginner videos, or listening to English songs with clear lyrics can also help you see and hear how simple sentences are used in everyday conversation. Try to repeat sentences after native speakers to improve your rhythm and intonation. Remember, practicing simple sentences regularly builds a strong foundation for your speaking and writing skills. It helps you start thinking in English rather than translating from your own language, which is a big step toward fluency. Step 4. Listen actively and often. Listening is one of the most important skills when learning English. It helps you understand how native speakers talk, learn new words naturally, and improve your pronunciation. But just hearing English isn't enough. You need to listen actively and often to get the most benefit. Start by listening to simple, clear English. This could be children's stories, beginner podcasts, or short videos made for English learners. These materials use slow and clear speech, making it easier for you to understand. Try to listen every day, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes. While listening, pay attention to the sounds, rhythm, and intonation of the language. Notice how native speakers stress certain words and change their voice to show meaning or emotion. This will help you sound more natural when you speak. Try to understand the general idea of what you hear without worrying about every single word. This trains your brain to recognize meaning from context, which is exactly what native speakers do. After listening, try to summarize what you heard in your own words, either by speaking or writing. This will improve both your comprehension and speaking skills. Using subtitles or transcripts can help when you are just starting. Listen first without reading, then listen again while following along with the text. This helps connect the spoken sounds to the written words and improves your vocabulary. Challenge yourself gradually by moving on to more difficult materials as you improve. Listen to short news reports, songs, or interviews. You can also watch movies or TV shows with English subtitles. Try to pick topics that interest you. This keeps learning enjoyable and motivating. Interactive listening activities are also very useful. For example, listen to a sentence and repeat it aloud, or answer simple questions about what you heard. Apps and language websites often have these exercises, which make practice more engaging. Finally, don't get discouraged if you don't understand everything at first. Listening skills take time to develop, especially if the accent or speed is new to you. Keep practicing regularly, and you will notice steady improvement. Remember, the key to good listening is consistency and focus. Make English listening a daily habit, and soon it will feel easier and more natural. Step 5. Practice speaking. Every day speaking English regularly is essential if you want to become fluent and confident. Even if you're shy or worried about making mistakes, practicing speaking will help you improve faster than just studying grammar or vocabulary alone. Start small. Begin by speaking simple sentences out loud. For example, describe what you're doing, say your daily routine, or talk about your favorite foods. You can do this alone in front of a mirror or record yourself using your phone. This helps you get used to forming sentences and hearing your own voice in English. Try to find a speaking partner. This could be a friend who is also learning English, a tutor, or a language exchange partner online. Speaking with others gives you real practice and feedback. Don't worry about mistakes. Everyone makes them, and they are part of learning. The important thing is to keep trying. Use common phrases and questions in your conversations. Practice greetings like, "How are you?" or questions like, "What do you do?" and "Where are you from?" These are useful in everyday interactions and help build your confidence. Join English speaking groups or clubs, either locally or online. Participating in group discussions or chat rooms can be less intimidating because you can listen to others and join in when you feel ready. Many language apps also offer speaking exercises or live conversation practice with native speakers. Try to think in English during the day. Instead of translating from your native language, try to form thoughts directly in English. This will speed up your ability to speak naturally. If you have trouble with pronunciation, focus on difficult sounds by practicing tongue twisters or repeating tricky words. Listening and repeating after native speakers can help your mouth get used to new sounds and rhythms. Remember, the more you speak, the more fluent you will become. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of speaking practice daily can make a big difference over time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every conversation is a chance to learn and improve. Step 6. Listen to English. Everyday listening is one of the most important skills to improve your English. When you listen regularly, you get used to how English sounds, the rhythm, and common expressions. This helps you understand people better and speak more naturally. Start with simple listening materials. These can be children's stories, beginner podcasts, or English songs with clear pronunciation. Choose topics that interest you to keep it fun and engaging. For example, if you like cooking, listen to cooking shows or recipes in English. Try to listen actively. This means paying close attention to what is being said, not just having English playing in the background. Focus on the words, intonation, and how sentences are formed. If you don't understand everything at first, that's okay. Keep listening, and over time, your understanding will improve. Use subtitles or transcripts to help you. Watch videos with English subtitles so you can see the words while you listen. After watching once, try watching again without subtitles to test your understanding. Practice shadowing. This is when you listen to a short sentence or phrase and then immediately repeat it out loud, trying to copy the speaker's pronunciation and speed. This technique helps improve your speaking and listening at the same time. Listen to a variety of English accents if you can. English is spoken differently in the US, UK, Australia, and other countries. Getting used to the different accents will help you understand more people and feel confident in various situations. Make listening a daily habit. Even 10 to 20 minutes every day will make a big difference. You can listen while commuting, cooking, or exercising. Remember, listening is a skill that develops over time. The more you expose yourself to English sounds, the better your brain becomes at understanding and using the language. Step 7. Practice speaking regularly. Speaking is often the hardest part of learning English, but it's also one of the most important skills to develop. The more you practice speaking, the more confident you will become, and your pronunciation will improve. Start by speaking simple sentences about your daily life. For example, talk about what you did today, what you like to eat, or your hobbies. Don't worry about making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. The key is to keep trying and learning from those mistakes. Find a speaking partner if possible. This can be a friend, family member, or a language exchange partner online. Speaking with others helps you practice real conversations, learn new vocabulary, and get used to different speaking speeds and accents. If you don't have someone to speak with, Try talking to yourself. Describe what you are doing, your plans for the day, or tell a story out loud. This helps build your confidence and speaking skills. Use language apps or websites with speaking exercises. Some apps let you record your voice and compare it to native speakers. This feedback is helpful for improving your pronunciation. Join online or local English-speaking clubs or groups. These communities provide a friendly environment to practice English regularly and meet other learners. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or feel shy. Every time you speak, you are improving. Remember, communication is the goal, not perfection. Practice speaking every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Consistency will bring better results than long but infrequent practice sessions. Celebrate your progress. Notice how your speaking improves over time and keep setting new goals to stay motivated. Step 8. Improve your listening skills. Listening is a crucial part of learning English because it helps you understand how the language sounds in real life. Good listening skills also improve your speaking, reading, and writing. Start by listening to simple English audio materials. Children's stories, beginner podcasts, or slow English news are great options. These resources use easy words and clear pronunciation, which makes them easier to understand. Try to listen every day, even if only for 5 to 10 minutes. Consistent practice helps train your ear to recognize English sounds and rhythms. When you listen, don't worry if you don't understand every word. Focus on the main ideas and try to get the general meaning. It's normal to miss some details at first. Use subtitles or transcripts to help you. Listen once without reading, then listen again while reading the text. This method improves your vocabulary and pronunciation. Watch English movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos with English subtitles. This fun practice exposes you to natural speech and common expressions. Try to imitate what you hear. Repeat sentences or phrases out loud, copying the pronunciation and intonation. This shadowing technique strengthens your listening and speaking at the same time. Challenge yourself with different accents and speeds of speaking. English is spoken worldwide with many accents, so it's useful to hear variety early on. Use listening apps or websites that offer exercises with questions. These help you test your understanding and learn actively. Be patient and keep practicing. Listening skills improve gradually, and with time, you'll find it easier to follow conversations, songs, and movies. Remember, every bit of listening practice brings you closer to fluency. Step 9. Practice speaking regularly. Speaking is one of the most important skills in learning English. To get better, you need to practice speaking often, even if you make mistakes. That's completely normal and part of learning. Start by speaking simple sentences aloud every day. Talk about your day, describe what you see around you, or say what you like and don't like. For example, say, "I like apples," or "The sky is blue." Find a language partner or join an English-speaking group. Speaking with others gives you real practice and helps you get used to different voices and speeds. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each mistake is a chance to learn. If you don't know a word, try to explain it in other words or use gestures. Record yourself speaking. Listening to your own voice helps you notice pronunciation mistakes and areas to improve. Use language learning apps that focus on speaking. Many apps have speech recognition to give you feedback on your pronunciation. Practice common conversations like greetings, ordering food, or asking for directions. These situations are useful in real life and boost your confidence. Try thinking in English during the day. Instead of translating from your native language, form simple thoughts or sentences directly in English. This helps you speak more naturally over time. Imitate native speakers. Listen carefully to how they say words and phrases, then repeat them to improve your accent and rhythm. Remember, the more you speak, the easier it becomes. Speaking regularly builds your fluency and helps you feel comfortable using English in any situation. Step 10. Be patient and stay motivated. Learning English is a journey that takes time, effort, and patience. It's normal to face challenges and feel frustrated sometimes, but don't give up. Progress might be slow at times, but every small step counts. Set realistic goals for yourself. For example, aim to learn 10 new words a week or have a short conversation in English by the end of the month. Small goals keep you motivated and help you see your improvement. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Did you understand a song lyric? Could you say a sentence without help? That's progress. Reward yourself and feel proud. Make learning fun. Use games, watch movies or cartoons in English, listen to music, or read stories that interest you. When you enjoy the process, you'll want to keep going. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. Focus on your own progress and be kind to yourself. If you feel stuck or tired, take a short break. Sometimes a little rest helps your brain absorb what you've learned. Remember why you started learning English. Maybe it's for work, travel, making new friends, or enjoying movies and books. Keeping your purpose in mind helps you stay focused. Find support from friends, teachers, or online communities. Sharing your journey with others makes learning less lonely and more motivating. Keep a positive attitude. Believe in yourself and your ability to learn English. With patience and persistence, you will improve. Learning English opens many doors and new opportunities. Stay motivated, keep practicing, and enjoy the adventure. Conclusion. Learning English may seem challenging at first, but with the right steps and a positive attitude, anyone can succeed. Remember to start simple, practice regularly, and be patient with yourself. Every word you learn and every sentence you speak brings you closer to your goal. Use the tips and steps we discussed to build a strong foundation and keep growing your skills day by day. Most importantly, enjoy the process and celebrate your progress along the way. Your dedication will open up new opportunities and connect you with the world. Keep going. You're doing great.